I'm just hoping that all the audio in that is all good.
Here we go. Everything looks good.
You all good?
I believe so.
Everything is going. Oh yeah, you did cheat, didn't you? You weren't kidding. You was not kidding.
Does it look alright?
Yeah? Yeah, looks absolutely fine. I'm starting, so I just wanted to double check that that is that. Yeah, and then you have no. I thought I got one that had the correct nature. Did I not? Correct ability even. I must have got it after doing that. That's not good. Oh yeah, no one answered my question last time. The question: if you could shiny hunt the egg you get in Eterna, in Violet City.
That would be hard work.
I don't know. That's the thing, because I think it gives it to you.
But don't you have to walk it around till it hatches.
Yeah, so you just save in front, and then you basically just do that, from what I understand.
And then it hatches. If it's not shiny, you have to restart again.
Yeah, but it depends on how long that takes. Again, it's just one to do while doing other stuff. I was thinking it might be a fun one to do because you can just quite easily sit there and chill and do it. It's not too difficult. But yeah, getting lots of resets in. You're going to end up with a Magikarp. I definitely think you're going to end up with a shiny Magikarp.
Yeah.
It would be poetic. It
Yeah.
would. It would very much be poetic.
The Dratinis aren't showing up as often.
I mean, they are a rare spawn.
I'll probably get 30 Magikarps per one Dratini.
I mean, I think I did say the Super Rod you could do it. Did you not go and get the Super Rod?
I could do.
The Super Rod makes it, but again, it's fishing, so it's whether you prefer. It's picking your poison, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's either you run around and just find Magikarp, or you do the fishing mini game and end up potentially also getting Magikarp, but also having a higher chance of Dratini and Dragonair. So it is a risk. It is a very risky. Also, I just thought I can basically split this into two separate runs, thinking about it. I can do the badge quests in the first 8 gyms, and then I can do Dream Team for the next 8. Because obviously this region is 16 badges. Didn't think about that. 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm just hoping for a Mareep. That's really what I want. Mareep would be good. I noticed you didn't get the counter going in the end.
No.
I was say I can send you the well, you can sort out that if you want to get that sorted sometime soon. Oh, it's not, is it? I hate when it does that. Oh, no, I'll tell you why it does. I'll tell you why. Because it's the first time that I've used it in this overlay. It's not that one. Not that one. No, 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 no. I need to go and check what it is. It's just that. There it is. Now it's all back. I mean, that adds to the illusion, though, doesn't it? Me being insane is if the if the text-to-speech bot is broken. You can't hear it. It adds more to the illusion that I have literally lost my mind. That's what happens when you retroactively add stuff that wasn't in there previously.
Yeah.
And didn't test it. Is it don't work? There's a shocker. Oh, actually... What might be... Oh, it's not going to be relatively quiet tomorrow. Oh, I was kind of thinking maybe I was going to install Masters again and give that another go, but... I think I'm too busy at work to give Masters another go. Oh, I did your Wonder Pick this morning. I was supposed to ping you the message with it. The Flareon.
Oh, yeah.
I managed to get the Flareon from that.
Nice. I think I did one of your Wonder Picks. Didn't even realise it was yours until...
No, I didn't. I clicked on it and I said... It was like, oh, it's Bainey.
Until it said, send a thank you. And I saw your name.
Yeah, it's weird. It's very, very weird. I was just like, oh yeah, there you go.
That one had,
that.
it had 2 cards that I needed, but I didn't get either of them.
So the sneak peek has just ended.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I really like the sneak peek. I wish that it was just a permanent thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be guaranteed. I think a chance to sneak peek permanently, I think would be such a cool thing.
Oh, Dratini. Second one.
I guess it depends what you end up counting. If you count your teenies or if you count Magikarps. I mean, for me, I'm just counting absolutely everything, but obviously I am hoping for a specific shiny. So we'll see how long it takes me. I still find it offensive that you guys called me insane for thinking about doing the shiny Salamence hunt, the 1% shiny Salamence hunt. I think I would be completely sane doing it. I don't think it would cause me to go insane at all. Problem is getting the damn Pokemon you want. I'm more looking forward to the second hour than I am the first hour, because the second hour has a higher chance for Wooper to spawn. I would take a shiny Wooper. Any day of the week, I would take a shiny Wooper. Specifically, though, today would be amazing. Same as it would be for a shiny Marie, let's be honest. I think I'll just take any shiny, you know? Yeah, give me a good shiny. Although arguably I'm not expecting to get anything for a while. I was actively thinking, do we see if we can squeeze in another one this week? But I don't know when we could.
Tomorrow I won't be able to do. Friday.
No, I won't.
Out.
I know you won't be able to do Friday. I'm more thinking Saturday, Sunday, but Sunday we're probably going to be active.
Saturday
we
maybe.
Do it in the evening.
Sunday maybe after airsoft.
Yeah, we do it in the evening. Depends if we do a half day or not. If we do a half day, I'll definitely be able to do it in the evening. Just thinking, try and squeeze in a few more checks would be nice. Would be cool to get more resets in. But yeah, it's getting warmer again. The worst part is they reckon that August is going to be even hotter.
Oh, hopefully not too hot. I'm off for 2 weeks in August.
Well, I know. Well, you're lucky.
Oh, third Dratini.
No, Magnet Ball doesn't do electric types, does it? Magnet Ball does steel types, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm thinking, why am I running with static? Oh yeah, because static is the electric one. Let's see what was actively in stock in the UK today then. Oh, nothing.
Oh, another Dratini.
Yeah, I realized once I was thinking out loud. As the words left my mouth, I was like, yeah, magnet pool does steel types. I will say as well, on a completely separate note, what was I going to say? But no, spent way too much money. As per usual. It is a bad habit. Especially now that I've decided I'm going to save as much as I can. Apart from like the holiday fund. Funny enough, I think I can actually contact eBay support and maybe get permission to sell my other bits. Which I didn't realize I could do, and I probably should have done that a while ago. Oh, I'll tell you what would have been really good, actually, but I don't know when they learn it, is getting, is it Super Fang that reduces the HP to half? Or is it Hyper Fang? I know it's one of the fangs. That would have been really good for trying to catch some of these Pokemon. Arguably, I was sitting here thinking, man, it's going to take so long to get like 250. I was thinking, oh, I'm going to do 250 resets a stream. I mean, given we're like 15 minutes in and I've already done almost 50, I definitely think that it's 400 a stream. It's not that much better, actually. It's not going to take as long as I thought to get to full odds. It's still going to take a while, but it does almost cut the time in half. Because I mean, what? So 10. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Oh no, it doesn't. It does cut the time in half, but it still takes a really long time. Yeah, it's gonna take a really long time. What would be really good is like the flute, the Poke Flute for getting quicker encounters. White Flute, I think. One of the flutes. trying to remember what one. Ooh, I also need to spend some time. I'll probably try and do that tomorrow morning. Need to check my my Pocket account and see if I can get a decent deck going, so I can see if I can do some ranked. Really want to get into it. I quite enjoy it. It's not too bad. I feel like it's better than the normal TCG, just because the normal TCG is a bit more of a mind game type situation. Whereas the Pocket isn't as bad, because you can kind of strategize a bit better. I really do like this music. We're just going to stream in silence now.
Stream in silence.
Stream in silence. I just think it's absolutely ridiculous. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be angry about this for a minute. eBay totes itself as a place where you can sell all of your old belongings that you don't want, but then it puts restrictions on what you can sell. But you can't have it both ways. It puts a restriction on the a maximum amount of stuff you can sell, and it also puts a restriction on the amount of money you can sell it for. I think that's just diabolical.
What are you trying to sell?
Absolutely love it. But no, I do think I need to start like getting rid of some of my valuable stuff that I've got just sitting here. I'll tell you what I did try and get, that it's not in stock, is those posters. I was really hoping to try and get the Cynthia poster, and I just could not. Means tell me you have Runaway. Okay. What I'm gonna do is do that, because I realized that the one that I was using did not have Runaway. Let's save this, and then I'm gonna go and heal. And then we'll go back. Oh, actually, does it matter if this is asleep? I cannot remember for the life of me if sleep slows. I think all status effects slow down your Pokemon, right? No, it doesn't matter. I know paralysis definitely does. I just didn't know. I just don't know if everything else does. But given that this rat has run away, I think we should be okay. Not all of us have ridiculously high level Pokemon.
What level is your
Like some
Pokemon?
people. 12,
Oh.
13. I've literally just finished the first gym, so I'm now hunting on the route just outside.
My highest is 58.
Oh, yeah. You, Mr. Special. Thing is, you only have one shiny though on your team, don't you?
Yeah, my bar 3.
I have two.
Oh.
I mean, it's a bit unfair.
I did have the Gyarados,
compare
but I put that away, I think.
Okay, so we have two each. Either way. I've still got the Gyarados waiting for me on this save. You've already got the Gyarados. Also, I will definitely just say, though, you definitely need a background to go behind your gameplay stuff, because when it goes blank, it's very strange. I don't know if mine does that. Does mine do that? I've never played. Oh, no, it does do that. But there's other stuff. Okay.
Yeah,
Ignore me.
I just got a black screen up at the top right. That's where chat's meant to be. But no one chats, so I don't see it.
Well, so you don't even know if it works.
No, I've still got Gyarados in my team. So I've got both shinies in my team.
Obviously, the people that have seen your YouTube shorts don't care about the live streams.
No.
That's what I noticed, is that even though I think I got to like 700 subs with shorts while also streaming, but it's like no one cared.
No.
I think it was like most was like 2 viewers. That was it. And I was like, cool. So I have all these subs, but no one cares.
Yeah.
Arguably, it's not much better now, but and I'm double the amount of subs, but honestly, I don't really care. I feel like it's such a weird thing to get hung up on. Especially in this day and age.
You gotta think a lot of people just sit there scrolling through shorts.
Yeah, which is why you kind of do need to do shorts.
They don't watch no videos or live streams.
I mean, a lot of people do watch.
Yeah, people do.
You watch them, but yeah, it is a smaller percentage versus people who just sit and doom scroll shorts. But I mean, you can also stream on the shorts form factor, which might also help.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a few channels who, when I was thinking of potentially doing it, I was looking into, and they solely stream through shorts, and they do pretty well. But it's a high view rate, low watch time. Because again, as you say, people just scroll through,
Yeah.
move on. Like, to talk in there, you have to click into the stream to do it, and it is just it's an extra step that not everyone does. So again, it is definitely a way of getting view time. Because even on the shorts that don't do insanely well in views, but still get some views, you still get good watch time from them. I'm thinking of streaming in the shorts format on Friday anyway, just due to the nature of what are we doing. So it'll be interesting to see a comparison, if there is much of a comparison. But yeah, in this day and age, if you're not in shorts, or you're not in TikTok Live, or you're not in those kind of places, it's amazing. Even then, I think people are jumping ship from TikTok, because I think they're stopping how they do payments. Or is it Instagram? I've seen some stuff where people are like, yeah, we're not getting paid from TikTok anymore. And that to me is just insane. But then again, you know, utilizing YouTube Shorts, you can probably just get about the same amount of stuff.
Yeah.
Arguably, if you did stream in Shorts, you're more likely to hit the audience of yours that watches your Shorts, right? So when it's kind of a combination thing, you know, if you're uploading Shorts, it makes sense to stream on Shorts because that's where your viewers are. I closed down that tab I had open.
2 Dratinis in a row. I'll be dreaming of Magikarp tonight.
That is true.
And then the odd Dratini will pop up.
Yeah, I end up dreaming about Rowlet. 9,000 encounters, still going. And it still does not want to shine for me. But, you know, there are some channels that have done really well for themselves streaming on Shorts. But I feel like people who watch Shorts very much like there to be, for every Pokemon creator I've seen who's done semi-successfully through Shorts, has always had their, like, face in it. like it's a third of the screen face, a third of the screen game, and then either a third of the screen another game or something else. And I've never been a fan of that. Arguably, if I was a fleshy tuber or anything like that, you know, it would be easy enough to do, but I don't know. I don't know if I care enough. Is it something I care enough about? Probably not. Should I? I don't know. I don't care. Again, I think it's very much different if you do this as a full-time or you're trying to do it as a full-time gig versus doing it just for fun.
Yeah.
It's like with any hobby, right? The minute you start to try and make money from it, or you have that as your primary goal, it kind of sucks the joy out of doing it. Arguably, not that not finding shinies is fun, but the process of shiny hunting is interesting. I like it. It's more just a case of, if I'm sitting here doing this anyway, why not also just stream it? Such an easy thing to do. People are always just like, oh, it's so hard to get into it. Oh, it's so difficult to do. No, it's not. Just start. Just do it. Starting is literally the hardest part with anything, right? Be it a new hobby, be it a skill. Starting is always the most difficult thing, and then the next difficult thing is consistency. I think in that pecking order, it's starting and then it's staying consistent. And then being good comes after that. Because you don't have to be good. Look at me, I'm doing better than 99% or 95% of other people on this platform by the fact that I reached monetization. I'm not good. I'm not good at what I do. I don't make good videos. I don't make entertaining videos. I don't really make videos. Instead, I stream me failing to shiny hunt. And that's it. So, if I can do it, you can do it. But, you know, anyone can do it. But it is just the staying consistent part. That's the hardest thing to do, because most nights I sit here and I go, it's so easy to just not stream tonight. And then I'm like, I've kind of got to. Or last night, even though I didn't stream, I did make a short. And that's what I'm going to have to try and do going forward, is if I'm not streaming on a day, I'm going to try and see if I can do another piece of content instead of. I can't guarantee it will be a short every time. Because I do have a couple of plans to try longer format videos. And now I've got a guinea pig that I can test them on. As I'm sure he'll use me as a guinea pig to test his ideas on, I'm sure. Oh yeah, you said you're working on stuff as well, aren't you? You've got some plans.
Yeah.
So that could certainly be interesting.
I want to
being a guinea pig.
I want to do a chill playthrough of Soul Silver.
Chill playthrough, eh?
Just a relaxing playthrough. No speed running, no shiny hunting, none of that.
No
Just
talking.
I'll
Just
probably
chill.
talk.
Oh, will you voice act? Will you do voices?
No,
Ah, you're no fun.
I don't do voice acting.
I wanna hear you do the high pitched. No. Lyra voice.
No.
No.
No,
No fun.
definitely not gonna happen.
You're no fun.
It might do. But no, probably not.
No, that's no fun.
Just play some music. Silent stream. No talking. Or silent video.
I say, in that situation, streaming would probably be better for it because then you can just keep it as a long form.
Yeah.
A long form, just to have it on as like. I would argue try and do it on a day where you're not doing anything and just make it, or stitch it all together, so it's like a 7-hour long thing, and then just upload it.
Ooh.
Upload it as one big long video, because if that hits the nighttime algorithm where people are asleep and they just watch it in the background,
Yeah.
you'd get lots of views from that and lots of watch time as well. Because that's something people seemingly neglect, is that there is that whole side of YouTube autoplay that might just end up autoplaying your video.
Oh, it's getting warm.
I'm gonna say my room has gone up 2 degrees since I started streaming.
Right, I'll be back in a second. Might be a minute.
Yeah, that's fine. I can keep myself entertained. As per always, talking to myself. Nothing new there, I guess, eh? But no, so thinking out loud, as is the best way to think. I do want to partake in Fossil Week again this year. I do believe I can get away. Well, no, I don't think I can get away. I think I plan on continuing Caranados. I do really want a shiny Caranados. I might go over this year and just see if I can get it. I think I'm not going to stop with it until I get it. Which will be fun. And then depending on what the dealio is this weekend, with if we're trying to squeeze in an extra shiny race, whatever you want to call it, stream, I might try and stream on Saturday as well. I just thought if I want to try and get more Rowlet, Tepeg resets in, so I think the best way to do that is to just force myself to do like 3 or 4 more hours of that. So we'll see. I might not. I might just end up doing it throughout the day. I think I'm pretty busy Saturday actually. Throughout the day, I'm out I'm out shopping in the morning. It's whether or not I go for lunch or not. Hold on, I'll be right back. No, it's okay. Just my delusion. Just my delusion. There's a shocker.
Was your counter on 250 when we started?
Yes.
So we've done a fair bit.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know exactly what.
That's what I mean. I was like,
it's got to be
we did
around yours.
We did 250 to start with. Oh, well, we did 250 last week. But last week was very much a case of we were just getting everything sorted and set up, and then we got into it. So,
Yeah.
and then I even think we might have ended slightly earlier because it was like a good round number to end on. And I was like, that'll be good.
Well, Lucy's home now, and she's put pie in the oven. I'm starting to get a bit hungry.
And then you need to go and eat.
Gotta wait for it to cook first. Keep getting phone calls and ignoring them.
Spam numbers?
No, on the game. The trainers.
Oh, yeah, so spam numbers.
Yeah, spam numbers.
Discord's shouting at me because I'm talking while it's muted. I don't like it. It gets upset with me all the times. Oh no, I mean Journey Together is already kind of sitting at MSRP, isn't it? I did look, and it is pretty much sitting just at MSRP. Let me have a quick look. Yeah, even on eBay at the minute, they're just basically sitting at or below MSRP. Like 160 seems to be about the average. 160 to 165. Which is probably, I mean, some of them are still on 200. That's also what gets me. If I look on eBay and then I look on the sold listings, it's always the high-priced ones that sell, not the low-priced ones. I mean, even like the PC ETBs, they're not that overly inflated. I mean, 80 quid is still a lot for a, you know, a 50 quid thing, but you can get one for 150, so a tad above. Yeah, I'm gonna say, I mean, it's not much above, right? I've seen one, yeah, so there's one gone for 165. And again, the ETBs, just standard ETBs, are going for about MSRP. So I'm definitely keeping my eyes on it, in hopes that they do. See that Temporal and Paradox shut up a bit? Did they really? I kind of wish I didn't open mine. I mean, from 130 to 160-ish. I mean, I think it's just what people list them as, right? Oh no, never mind. They are still selling at like 160. One sold yesterday for below 150, so seller accepted offers on them, and that was sit at 154. So yeah. I mean, again, I don't know how I feel about collecting that kind of stuff sealed. Oh yeah, definitely count. I mean, if you bought them at 130 and they're now going at 160, you know, you're loving life. Because you've not had to do anything and you've made money. I wish I had the disposable income where I could, you know, pick up a case of them and then just hold on to a case of them. Because that is the way to make the mega money, isn't it? Let's be real. Although typically the sealed product goes up, and then the card prices go down because there's less stuff to open, but more cards on the market. You bought them at 95? That's insane, Cal. I mean, arguably, to a degree, that's kind of what I'm hoping happens to Journey. If that happens to Journey, I'm going to buy a bunch of Journey. It's not like I despise the cards in Journey. They're cool cards, but, you know, if no one's opening them, I'll just I'll buy a couple, open a few, hold on to a few. In a few years, you know, it will pay itself off. You reckon it won't drop below 130? I mean, we'll see. We'll see what it does. But what I'm saying is, if they did go that low, I would have to pick some up. Arguably, I think I paid 150 for my Temporal Forces box. So the fact that, you know, they're still about that price doesn't really matter to me. Battle Styles is a good pickup. I think I opened some Battle Styles like a really long time ago. Because that was, I mean, Battle Styles is, yeah, I mean, that's 200 for a booster box. I mean, some of them do go pretty pricey. Again, considering the set is what? The set is pretty old, right? Is it almost 2 years, or is it just over 2 years? It must be getting to that point where it's about the end of print, right? 5 years? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, no, definitely. I didn't realize it was that old. I think it's 50-50, right? Either it's going to sit at that price for a few more years before it spikes, or it is just going to spike overnight. Early 2021. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because I think that's when I got back into the cards. And then I kind of dipped back out again, and then I went pretty hard for Crown Zenith, which I'm happy I did. But yeah. I'm probably gonna oh, actually, that's the thing. We do need to go. I don't know if you want to come with me. I'm going to that local graded shop soon. If you wanted to come with.
Where's that?
Local. Like just down the road.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like it's probably not even like a 10-15 minute drive from us. I will message you it because I don't want to say it on the stream.
Yeah.
It's there.
All right. Yeah.
That's the name of the place. Way under retail price in January, but even at 200 seems like a good buy because the Tyranitar and Podium cards are pretty sick. I mean, if I could justify buying them, I would. But I can't justify spending the money. Even though I do need that Empoleon card. Did I buy that Empoleon card? I did recently buy an Empoleon card. There's Tyranitar. Tyranitar V. That does look pretty sick. Empoleon V. No, I did not buy either of those. Ooh. I might have to buy them. But no, they've got a PSA grading at that place. Must go in off 20 days. So I was thinking of maybe sending off, going down with a few cards and getting them sent off.
Yeah, I think I've only got the one to grade really. That Lugia.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take a few and just. They won't do grading recommendations there. I was kind of hoping that I could go in and be like, "Do you reckon what grade do you reckon this would get?" And they don't do pre-grading, so.
No.
Why did my headphones just die? No, they don't do pre-grading, so I'm going to utilize my Discord and just post them in Discord and hope people will tell me if it's worth grading them or not. Because because that's the smart thing to do. Don't get me wrong, if I made buttloads of money off of YouTube and I could kind of use the YouTube money to feed the Pokemon card addiction, that would be the dream. It's like the I'm not sending them to you, Cal. It's like the shorts creators who spend ridiculous amounts of money on, well, I was gonna say, on the vintage stuff to open it up as like for a short. You know, it's like a $200 pack or something for a short, and I'm just like, yeah, not doing that. I've got one of each of the 6 packs. I got them on the Pokemon Center website. Yes, I've got 12 packs coming total, 6 of each. That is all I've got for the time being. And in all honesty, I'm half tempted to just sell them on, like at launch. Primarily because I don't want to half start the set. So I think, oh, see, I'm jealous. I don't have an ETB. I'd love to get an ETB. I half think that it's going to be the smartest decision for me money-wise, because they're probably going to go for like, I mean, they're probably going to go mad at like 80 quid each. Or something ridiculous like that. Because when you consider Prismatic is what, 45? Would I try Destin Rivals bundle? What, you mean Destin Rivals 6-pack for the 6-pack of Black Bolt White Flare? No. I don't want to open any more stuff. That's the problem. I'm more than happy with I don't want to keep any more sealed product for the most part if I can help it. I'm keeping my ETBs, but like stuff like that, I just want to get rid of. You'd lose stuff on the fees. Yeah, see, you're trying to sell them. Not taking a 6-pack for a 6-pack. You're gonna be insane. You can tell it's transitioned to nighttime now because the Zubat has popped up. Funny enough, I think I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have a row with eBay support. You know, Whoop has started to spawn as well. I mean, you know, I really don't know how I feel about it. I like the hobby, but the problem is that I'm kind of price locked out at the minute. I'm kind of price restricted. It just costs too much just to like collect in earnest unless you spend 24 hours on these sites. You know, unless you're spending 24/7 on it and you're trying to get, and you're able to get everything at MSRP, it's too much of a, just too much too much effort to try and get the stuff at MSRP. So I think the logical thing to do for me is to take like a 6-month break, come back in January next year and look at doing it. For the English stuff specifically, because I think I can probably get Korean Black Bolt White Flare at like a really good price. And that's probably what I'll end up doing for the time being, is if I want to open stuff, I'll just buy them in Korean. I mean, they should do. That's the speculation, right? Is that they've just been printing massive amounts of Black Bolt White Flare. But there's still going to be on release a bottleneck, because it's just going to take time for them to get it all out. That's why I'm kind of hoping that I can just flip my 2 very quickly, very easily, because there's going to be a lot of people with FOMO. And I definitely think it's going to be smart to take advantage of that. But again, I'm also thinking, is it worth me getting rid of some of my ETBs that I've got sitting here? Like Astral Radiance. I've got Shining Fates, but the problem is Shining Fates and my Silver Tempest stuff hasn't seemed to climb much in price. So I'm just kind of like, well, I'm just going to hang on to those. And obviously I got my Crown Zenith one, but I don't really want to get rid of that. I'm quite happy to keep that. Printers take 6 months to fully amp up, and it's been 6 months since Prismatic drops. So hopefully there's loads. It depends. It depends if they've been focusing on Prismatic or if they've been... I mean, and the problem is we're going to get to a situation where it's probably going to take a little while, but obviously we're going to get... Yeah, I know. I mean, I got the PC ETBs, so not that I don't think there is any PC ETBs. I think they are just ETBs. But the problem is that there's going to be a point where the bubble bursts, and then that set is going to have too many stuff, and then the price is going to plummet. And that's kind of when I want to get back into the set, is when I want to get back into collection. When that bubble bursts, I think that's the time I want to be poised and ready, and then just do those ridiculous videos of opening hundreds of thousands of cards. Because that's the time to do it, right? Is when you can literally pick up a set for... When you can pick up a pack for like £2.50 a pack. That's when you want to get into the insane card opening. I haven't been muted, have I? No. I've just been rambling. He's just eating. Or eating. Probably eating. With his mouth full. But no, I mean, I hope so as well. £30 a box? Oh my goodness. Why not go for it? I'm going to say, even through my means, I think I'm looking at like £50 a box. Pokemon Korean booster box. Oh no. No. Hold up. Yeah, 53. Yeah, why not? Why not grab them, Cal? Again, if you can bring them over, why not? Again, I'm kind of looking now to be getting into the Japanese market. I have a Pokemon Japan account, and I have bought stuff here. I've bought stuff, and I'm getting ready to bring them into the UK. As of like next week, I've got to fill out paperwork and stuff for it, but I'm hoping that I'm looking into getting into the lottery system as well, so then I can potentially buy the new sets when they come out straight from Japan. There will be a bit of a delay on it, unfortunately, but there's not a lot you can do in that situation. Again, it's more getting the cards at a good price that I care about. That's the main thing for me. But no, it's £50 on KTCG as well, which is a Korean distributor, and that's before shipping. So it's like, for the most part, Japan to UK for Korean stuff is pretty on par. with what you can get them if you get them from the Korea stuff. You've been opening one pack of Crimson Haze until you get your exam results. Goodness gracious cow. I thought you were uploading them as shorts. I meant to look. I was like, oh, is he uploading them as shorts? I'll have a look and see. And he's not. Okay. Just been opening them for the fun of opening them. I mean, why not? Why not? Why not go for it? The SR of the box was a full art, unfortunately. Oh no. Do you know what I got recently? I opened my Destined Rivals. I know. I did have a look. I opened my Destined Rival ETB that I bought. I've been sitting on for a really long time. One of the only bits that I've got MSRP recently. And I pulled the full art Rotom. So I now have the full art Rotom in Korean and also in English. So I am pleasantly happy about that. Because that's so good. Actively, I think I put some of them in my trade binder. Next time I do a card opening stream, we'll go through my trade binder. I don't think there's a lot of stuff in there that's worth a lot. I had a look, like, I put a lot of the Korean full arts that I pulled, even like the Eevee Hero ones. They're not worth a lot of money. So I'm kind of just a bit upset with that. Because I'm like, yeah, it's cool artwork. Oh, it's not worth a lot though. Part of me hopes that the market will jump. Arguably, a lot of my stuff in my trade binder, funny enough, is Crown Zenith. Who could have seen that coming, eh? The guy who's opened like over $1,000 worth of Crown Zenith packs. Having a lot of Crown Zenith duplicates. But yeah, I just don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with all of it. Obviously, you know, like my origin form Dialgas, I'm probably going to grade and sell. I'm probably going to look at getting my Misty Psyduck graded and sold. I don't know about the Wobbuffet promo. Part of me feels like it's 50-50 on whether it's worth doing that or not. Because again, there's so many promos because there's so many ETBs. So there's going to be a lot of them roaming around. Like if I was going to do it, you kind of want to do it on release, right? That's the other concern, is that for a lot of I feel like I'm having grading worries. I feel like I'm having a procrastination on grading because I have a fear that whatever I submit won't get a 10, and then I feel like it's pointless grading stuff if it doesn't get a 10. But then I'm like, but trying to get rid of the cards ungraded, you're losing a lot of potential money. Arguably, if it grades so poorly, you can just crack it and sell it raw. Like if one of my origin form Dialga's Garrett, you know, graded it like a PSA 7 or something like that, I'd crack it and if I needed to sell it, I would sell it as just a raw card. £1,000? Yeah, I could definitely see why you're tempted to do that. My headphones died again. It's almost like I'm streaming solo.
Yeah. just
Oh,
here
he does.
quiet.
He does exist.
I am here,
He does exist.
just sitting there grinding through all these Magikarps.
But it was going to be a solo stream forever. So I see you hunting, and I'm just like, is he here? Is he not here? Is he eating?
No, I haven't eaten yet. Waiting to eat.
Appreciate it as always. But yeah, almost at 500 today. I'll say I'm half hopeful that the Korean and Japanese stuff grades pretty good, because I'm hoping that the cards are much better made. Versus the English ones. Oh, and more shinies, you're gonna beat me. Maybe Feebas? Ooh, good luck. Hope it goes well. Hope you end up with it. You end up with more shinies. Because the universe is fair. Justice will arrive soon. Yeah. It is a real shame that the DLC doesn't transfer between the games. But I think it's so they can make more money. Which I just think is ridiculous in and of itself. These games make so much money anyway, and the fact that they're being stingy on the DLC Makes me angry. Makes me sad as well, because I buy both games. So then to literally have to buy both DLCs to play them across each game is ridiculous. Really, really angry. Yeah, I had it with what did I have it with? Sword and Shield, because I bought it for Sword and then beat the game through Shield, and then when I wanted to play the DLC, I had to beat Sword again before I could play the DLC because I didn't want to pay for it again. They have different legendaries. I mean, but even then, that's not a it's not a reason to charge for it. Because let's be honest, that's the only real difference, right? That constitutes an extra £30 spent on the game for the DLC. Like, really? It's not worth it. It's the only thing that I dislike about the recent additions in the Pokemon game being DLCs. Do I care that we don't get third games anymore? No. Do I care that we get DLC that has content locked behind paywalls? Yes. But it should be transferable across both games. You know, only having it on a per game basis is insane. Especially when they actively sell dual games. Like, that's the whole point of their early releases. You can get both games at a discount. Oh, but you can't share the DLC across both games. If you want to play DLC across both games, you have to buy the DLC twice. That's madness. Fine, I mean, the counter to that is if you had, I think, if you had Scarlet, you bought the DLC, but you had like 7 different profiles, you don't need to buy it 7 different times because the DLC is on all of them. But I don't know that as a fact. So in theory, you could have 7 different people playing the game. Only 1 copy of the game has been bought, only 1 copy of the DLC has been bought. But then again, there's no reason to do it though. I think it's such just a money-grabbing point. But then again, it is Nintendo, so you can't expect much better from them, can you? I'm going to end up with a Zubat, aren't I? I'm going to end up with a shiny Zubat. God, the sleepiness is not going away.
It's the heat.
And it's not. Yeah, it's got to be. It can't be anything but the heat. Thus, it sucks. That's why the winter is so cool. Literally and metaphorically, because it's much better.
As long as it's not cold and wet. I don't mind the cold.
See, I don't mind if it's cold and wet if I'm inside. Cold and wet when you have to go outside and do stuff, horrible. But cold and wet when you're inside and you can sit in, you can look out and see the rain, that's the best.
But when you're working on cars all day in the cold and wet.
Yeah, well, that's your fault.
It's not very nice.
That's your fault. You can go down a different line of work.
Yeah. Ten more years, I think. Maybe a little bit less than 10 years. And I'll get a nice cozy job.
I mean, eventually you're only going to have to work to support yourself, not to support others, eh? You need to kick them out. They need to go and get jobs.
Jamie will never leave. She'll stay here forever. Maybe.
I mean, I was thinking that, but then again, I was also house hunting today. So anything can happen.
Oh, food's here. Might be quiet for a bit.
Oh, there's a shocker. Just past 500 today. Well, sorry, 500 total.
So, yeah. Doubled what we did last stream.
Yeah. Yeah, so we can probably get to 550 today.
Yeah.
I'll probably give up about then and slightly earlier. Just because my PC needs to update, so I'll get that updated before I pass out and get everything ready for tomorrow. You'd let me know if you got a shiny, right?
Yeah, I'd let you know.
You wouldn't just sit there and just let me think that I was still in with a chance of winning this, even though you'd end up with a shiny. Just been sitting there for the last 20 minutes just looking at a shiny. Being like, this sucker doesn't even know he's lost.
No, I wouldn't do that. No, I'd let you know as soon as I got it. Though my stream is
You'd rub it in
delayed
my
by
face.
quite a bit.
Yeah, it will be.
So you
I
wouldn't.
told you, you have to change the setting to do it.
You'd.
But yes, I wouldn't be able to see for a little while
You'd hear me screaming before you'd see it.
before I could see it. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't be screaming, but you'd definitely hear about it.
Yeah, that's right. Because you wouldn't scream like a little girl with your high-pitched scream. I've heard you scream before. Oh, the insanity is kicking in. Not even been doing this hunt for this long and it's already driving me insane.
Yeah, it's just getting a bit tedious at the moment. I don't know where to swim. Do I swim in the same spot or do I swim around everywhere?
You can swim around everywhere, I don't think it matters, does it? It's all just RNG at the end of the day. Which reminds me, I should probably just double check that. What is tomorrow? It's Thursday tomorrow. Oh, it Thursday. Oh, it Thursday. One of my favorite days of the week, because it means the day after is Friday.
Yeah, I'm not working this weekend either, so...
Oh, so Saturday is possibly a good day.
Yeah, I've got a nice chill Saturday.
I was to say, are you doing anything during the day?
Not sure yet.
Okay. Because I'm wondering, I don't have to go for lunch, but I will have to go shopping. Unless I request the bits tomorrow. I mean, if I request the bits, I don't need to go shopping. And then if I'm not going to lunch, I don't need to worry about that either, which gives me basically all Saturday as well. Apart from the evening, well, apart from like an hour or so in the afternoon. To sort out dinner. God, it's still 3 degrees warmer than when I started, which is insane given the time of day.
Yeah, the evenings seem to be getting quite warm.
Yeah, it sucks.
Not good for sleeping.
No, really not good for sleeping. I've been tempted to buy, I've seen them, IKEA does them. Cooling pillows, cooling blankets that are made from a different material on one side that are supposed to be cooler.
Yeah, I've seen the blankets, I haven't seen the pillows.
Yeah, I just looked on IKEA and they've got them.
I've got a mattress that's apparently got a winter side that's made of cotton, and then a summer side which is made of something else. But I don't feel the difference.
Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to get one to see what it's like, but again, if I've got to try and save my pennies, I don't want to spend it on things that probably won't work. And I just feel like that kind of thing is a scam. The only reason I feel like it's a scam is because I've seen those Instagram ads with them on, and I'm just like, yeah. Oh, the viral cooling blanket. And it's like, this husky goes to sleep in seconds. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't trust that, because that just feels like it's a drop shipping thing.
Ordered straight from China.
Yeah, arguably not that IKEA is probably much better, but... Run away. Hurry. So many rats. So many rats. I would really like a shiny Wooper. I don't think it's going to happen, but I think it would be really nice to get one.
What's the shiny Wooper? Is it grey? Black?
Oh, hello, Mr. Robot.
Or is that pink? Oh, no, that's the Galarian Wooper or whatever it is. A Alolan Wooper that's grey.
No. You've gone robot, but no, it is pink. Jotonian Wooper is pink. Got 12 more. 12 more encounters for moi.
Oh, hello there. How's your evening going?
10, let's do a countdown. Countdown until I can go and enjoy some sleep. Arguably, it's my favorite part of the day. Or second favorite part. I'm quite fond to eating. And I don't mind waking up either. Just the work I don't like. I like the money though. It's quite hard to be upset when you get paid to do stuff.
Not even a hint of a shiny.
No, Mr. Robot. No shiny either.
My robot.
For you, Optimus Prime. Yeah, you're robot for me.
Oh god. That's not good.
Probably that son of yours using all your internet up.
Maybe. He is jumping around on
He's
Gorilla Tag.
Smashing the place up. Yeah. Fine, I've only got 5 more resets for me today. A nice, easy 300 resets in a stream. Not bad at all.
Oh, I am warm.
Yeah, I'm very hot.
I'm gonna have a nice shower once this is finished. And then hop into bed.
Yep. You go 2 more resets, then you're going to pass out. Here we go, last one.
Yeah, nothing for me. Mini Magikarp later. Yeah, we'll call that a day for this stream. Maybe next one for a shiny.